This is your Adventist News, the service of the South Bahamas Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. I'm Latoya Burrows. Coming up in this week's broadcast, Bahamas Academy shines in the midst of adversity. The church promotes healthy and wealthy living to its community. 100 youth seek God online, and the youth department hosts its second annual Ignite program. These stories and more on this week's Adventist News. Thank you for joining us for this week's Adventist News. Bahamas Academy is our tertiary educational institution in the South Bahamas Conference, and the school's administration has had to take on unusual measures to continue to provide avenues for excellence from their students during this lockdown period resulting from the COVID-19 pandemic. The hardworking teachers of Bahamas Academy have been providing lessons online for their students every day.
I would tell them the story of Jonah and the city.
Oh, when Jonah was running away from his assignment, and he got stuck in the belly of the whale.
Yes, ma'am.
They are using their creativity to maintain the interest of their online audience. However, the aim of the institution remains not only to train the minds, but to develop a godly character within their students and faculty. During their recent 21 days of prayer and fasting, the students' parents, teachers, and pastors shared about a loving God who is able to keep us amidst the uncertainties of COVID-19.
My name is Christopher Hanna, and I am so happy to be a part of Bahamas Academy's 21-day of prayer and fasting. I'm the father of two children who currently attend Bahamas Academy, and I've been asked to speak on the word conversion. And when I think about the word conversion, I couldn't help but realize and acknowledge what's happening in our world today. Who would have thought that the world would have been brought to a halt from a minute and an unseen enemy that we call a virus, COVID-19? All the more reason why we need to be sure that we have our connection and our faith in a God who remains unchanged in good times and the bad.
We salute all of our teachers for the fine work that they are doing to ensure that our children are given the opportunity to excel. This week, one of our teachers of Bahamas Academy, Randrea Scavala, took the time to show her students how much she missed and genuinely cared for them, providing them with treats through a drive-by appreciation day. The administration of Bahamas Academy, in a recent interview, spoke of their appreciation to the parents, students, and staff.
I would like to thank our faithful administrators, also the officers of South Bahamas Conference, our school board members, and indeed our parents and our students.
I would like to take this time to say heartfelt thank you to all stakeholders in our education program. I would like to thank in a personal way our principal, who is here with me today, Mrs. Sands, the administration, our faculty and staff. I would like to thank you as parents for choosing Bahamas Academy.
During this final term of the school year, the administration, staff, and students of Bahamas Academy were saddened as they said farewell to two of their colleagues, Cheryl North and a retired teacher, Ivy Humes. They both will be greatly missed, and we express our deepest condolences to their family members. Bahamas Academy will officially close on May 29th. We say congratulations to the graduates of the class of 2020, and we wish you all the best in the next phase of your lives. In the month of May, the Good News Church has been hosting a Healthy and Wealthy Living series each Monday. The sessions are being held for its members and the community, providing insights on how to more effectively deal with the challenges they may encounter due to the COVID-19 pandemic. In a past meeting, specialists on backyard farming related information on how the participants in the Zoom meeting could grow their own food along with the benefits of doing so. It was also important for the organizers of these meetings to ensure that the mental health of persons were intact. Dr. Tracy King, clinical psychologist, and Helene DeJong, a school crisis counselor, provided information on how to cope mentally. This week, Lakeisha Hanna, attorney at law, enlightened attendees on the labor relations assisting business owners and employees in knowing their rights. To bring the month to a close, the Good News Church will provide a seminar on May 25th on money management through a financial crisis with Gregory Bethel, president of the Fidelity Bank Bahamas. Get more information or the link to this event, visit the church's Instagram or Facebook pages. Over 100 youth connected with friends and family to participate in a solemn communion service online via Zoom. The service was hosted by the youth department, dubbed Agape Feast, under the theme Just Crossing Over. The speaker, Elder Duran Clark from the Exuma district, delivered a powerful charge. Elder Clark reminded the youth that as children of God, we are all passing through the trials and troubles of life. We have victory through Jesus' sacrifice. Pastors Alvarico Moss, Lyndon Williams, and President Kenny DeVoe led out in the blessing of the emblems and prayed for the petitions of the youth. Because of the online platform, the youth from the South Bahamas Conference were joined by other fields within the Atlantic Caribbean Union. Inspirational music was provided by music ministers Willisha Isnoid and Mark Eli. On Friday, May 29th and Saturday, May 30th, youth will be a part of another virtual meeting called Ignite. Pastor Jamal Franklin told of the virtual conclave.
A big shout out to the youth of the South Bahamas Conference. Guess what? Ignite Youth Retreat 2020 is virtual and it is free. Beginning on Friday, May the 29th at 8 p.m. and then on Sabbath afternoon, May the 30th at 6 p.m. on our social media platforms, Facebook, Zoom, YouTube, and Instagram. This year, our theme is tradition versus religion. Why? And in this pandemic, the truth is we need our youth to lead our churches in a new tradition so that we can be connected with the new trends for ministry in 2020 and beyond.
It will be an online weekend of music and worship featuring local Adventist recording artists, and free digital books and food vouchers will be available. Please stay tuned. We'll have your upcoming events after this short break. Welcome back to your Adventist News. Here's what's coming up in the South Bahamas Conference. The Adventist Book and Nutrition Center will continue to provide service to you during the adjusted store hours. These hours are Mondays to Fridays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., with Sundays being closed. Please note that the social distancing rule will be applied during your visit. Sunday, May 23rd, 2020, Dr. Jan Paulian, Dean of the Religion Department of Loma Linda University, will be the guest speaker during Bible class. For further information on connecting, please see the conference website or contact Pastor Lyndon Williams via email at lwilliams@sbcadventist.org.bs. For more information on these events and more, please visit the conference website at www.southbahamasconference.org, where you can view the news as well as other various programming, or read the weekly logos.
We don't think about it often, but mental health is very important. and the choices you make will determine whether or not you have good mental health. Mental health involves your thinking, mood, and behavior. Symptoms of mental health include feeling down, confused thinking, and the inability to cope with daily problems. The National Alliance on Mental Illness provides us with ways to cope. 1. Take deep breaths. Try the 5-3-7 method. Breathe in for 5 seconds. Hold for 3 seconds. And breathe out for 7. 2. Act the opposite way you feel. If you feel sad, think happy thoughts. 3. Acceptance. Accept that you may have an illness. If you deny it, it will take longer for you to overcome. There is no sure way to prevent mental illness, but eating foods such as beans, yogurt, berries, and walnuts will help it to subside. Don't forget to keep your mind healthy so you can live a quality life for God. This has been Parisha Ferguson with your health tip, courtesy of Adventist Television. And remember, God wants us to prosper and be in good health.
We go now to our news feature from around the world with the Adventist News Network.
Thank you so much for joining us this week.
First in the news, Alexander Ostankin, a veteran Seventh-day Adventist church planter, was killed while making pastoral visits in Russia. Ostankin was 46. Few details have been released about the pastor's death on April 23.
Ostankin entered pastoral ministry as a global mission pioneer, and he spent the past 2 decades in planting and pastoring churches in Siberia.
Global mission pioneers are typically lay people who volunteer at least a year to establish congregations in unentered areas within their own culture.
In 2001, Ostankin became a global mission pioneer under 300-300-300, an initiative of the Euro-Asia division in which 300 new pastors opened 300 church buildings and established 300 congregations in new, unentered areas of the former Soviet Union in the early 2000s.
Ostankin, born in 1974 in Kurchatov, Kazakhstan, studied aviation and was serving in Russia's Baltic Fleet when he joined the Adventist Church in 1955. After becoming a pastor in 2001, he led various congregations across Siberia, organizing evangelistic meetings and leading Pathfinder clubs and youth camps. His future wife, Oksana, was baptized as a result of one of his early evangelistic series, and the couple were married in 2002. They have 3 children, Maria, 16, Zakhar, 10, and Semyon, 7.
In a statement, the Adventist Church in the Euro-Asia region said, Brother Alexander's life ended while he was carrying out his pastoral ministry, visiting people. The statement went on to say that Ostankin would be remembered as an open, sincere, and honest person, a cheerful brother with a constant smile on his face.
That brings us to the end of our Adventist news from the South Bahamas Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. Please feel free to share what is happening at your church by sending us your news stories and upcoming events. Email them to sbcadventistnews@gmail.com. To view a rebroadcast of the Adventist news along with other programming or to keep in touch with what's happening in our conference, please visit and subscribe to the conference website, our YouTube channel, and our Facebook and Instagram pages. On behalf of the production team of Adventist Television Channel 658, we wish you a happy Sabbath and we thank you for watching this week's broadcast. I'm Latoya Burrows for the SBC Media Network.